Welcome to this light language energy healing session. My name is Cami, and this is Cami's Fluid Energy Healing Arts.
Hello, welcome. My name is Cami. This is Cami's Fluid Energy Healing Arts. Let's get started. Yes, okay. So this symbol, this is Helu. I sent you a link to read about that. If you start practicing Reiki, that will be really, really far off in your future, okay? But it's an important one. So you asked me a while ago about if the people that were on the live could be affected by the energy of the people that are watching, right? So this particular symbol is one that assists with that, okay? One thing that it does is if anyone is sending energy your direction, especially with ill intent, whether it's conscious or unconscious, this neutralizes the energy and returns it to them as love, okay? So no matter what they're sending to you, this stops it and returns it as love. They're going to feel really good about themselves and have no idea why, okay? So it's a really good symbol to have. When I do it, I go across, down, and across, okay? I guess it might be harder to see. So I kind of come across this way, down to the bottom, and across, and then I come back up. I go up over my head, down to my shoulder, and then I make that halo behind. Does that make sense? So I'm kind of encompassing my whole body in this. Yep. Down, cross, back up, down. So it makes the triangle over your head. And then it puts that halo back here, which is activating your causal chakra. Okay? This is kind of your portal for, let's see, unicorn energy comes in through here, dragons can come in through here, angels can access through here. This is a pretty important chakra. You know, in paintings, especially Renaissance paintings, I mean, you're Italian, you know Renaissance paintings. They have the halo. That's representing the causal chakra. That's what that is, okay? So you see Jesus has it, all of the apostles have it, all right? That's the causal chakra. That means they're open to higher knowledge, much more than just your crown, all right? So with the other two cards that you have, I was kind of getting this coming through. Do you remember I asked you if the visions were new? If the visions were new to you, if this is something that just started happening? Yeah, because what I was seeing when I was connecting with you is that you are a healer. But I have learned that you don't just always throw the information out there when you get it, because sometimes people need to move some things, beliefs or disbeliefs, out of the way in order to be able to hear that information, okay? Today, whatever we did, whatever you did over the last several weeks, whatever happened yesterday, prepared you, moved things out of the way so that you can understand that this is you, okay? This is you. This is why you are here. I don't know what you've been through in your life, but whatever wounds you have experienced are going to help you heal others. So what may happen for you is you may find that you're sharing some similar wounds to me, that you're finding me, because we can clear them together. Make sense? So all those visions that you've been receiving, I'm not surprised this card came at all. Okay? There's processes to read about this and practices to do. So read this and go through those, journal those, work with those, okay? That's going to help. This is your heart space. That's what we were doing yesterday, was working in your heart space, opening that up. All right? When you start doing this work, okay, you can just be near people. You may feel like, I have to take a walk today. Okay? And that's it. You may just feel like, I have to take a walk today. You're compelled to go for a walk. These people that you're passing need it. They need your energy to interact with their energy by simply passing you. You are providing them with the healing that they need at that time. It sounds very simple, but it is how it works, okay? When you're out in nature, one, you recharge, right? You know that. You feel the trees like I feel the trees, okay? It's the same way that you're connecting with people. Your energy field is interacting with their energy field, and it just wakes everything up for them. And they're going to have that same experience that we were saying. If somebody's sending you energy and it's getting sent back and all of a sudden they feel great and they don't know why, same thing, okay? These people are going to have no idea that it was you, or, you know, that it was the walk, or that it was connecting with you and nature at the same time. Whatever happened in that combination is what they needed, all right? So then you may already have it, where people just kind of talk to you. They just kind of tell you things. Like, you have no business knowing this information from them, but they just kind of tell you things because you're trustworthy and you don't tell anybody else, right? And this is generally, almost all healers that I know are this kind of person, that people just kind of come up and just tell them things. And you just don't break that trust. You know, you hold that space, you let them speak, and that's healing for them, okay? A couple things before we start with the bowl and do all the things. I want to tell you some things as you're beginning this journey, okay? 1, you are responsible for centering yourself every day. You should do it at least twice, when you wake up and before you go to bed. Only needs to be a couple minutes. Just sit down, take a breath in through the heart space, connect, 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 and then just kind of visualize each of your chakras, okay? And just sit calmly with that, all right? Only has to be a couple minutes. Wake up. You don't even have to be out of bed. You don't have to do anything special. You cannot do this wrong, okay? So, I mean, as soon as you open your eyes, you can just think, deep breath in through the heart space, let that out. Deep breath in through the heart space, let that out, all right? So it's your responsibility to center yourself every day. Secondly, it is your responsibility to activate your energetic shield every day, okay? I have a fast, simple technique that I use. You can do it just with your mind. You don't need all the actions, but this is how I teach people to do it. The same way we do our breaths, okay? So you've been learning how to do this for a while, all right? This is why I teach the bowl the way I do. I teach everybody to do this and they don't even know, okay? So you come into center and you draw a breath in from the back and through the heart space, and you kind of cup your hands here. So you draw in white Reiki light into your heart space and let that come out into your hands. Imagine it being kind of a ball, all right? Kind of like a white ball. And you can kind of split that in two, and then you can put that out to your sides. Now my arms are going to go where you can't see them, but I extend my arms the whole way out. Okay? And I leave those balls sit there. So for me, that's going to be east and west. Okay? Then I come back and I do it again. White Reiki light in through the back and through the heart space. Let that form a white ball. Break that in two, and then I go forward and back. Okay, for me, this is my south, and my north is behind me. All right? So front, back, side, side. One last time. Bring the breath in from the back, into the hands. Allow it to become a white ball of light. Split it in two, and now we're going to go above and below. Okay, so you push that down below your feet, and you go up above your head. Then you can imagine creating those lines from the top to the front and back, to the sides, from the bottom up to the front, up to the back, and up to the sides. Now what you've done is you've placed yourself in an energetic crystal. Okay? You can imagine this to be any color that comes to you. I start with white, sometimes it changes. Sometimes I add flames. Sometimes I add Reiki symbols. Sometimes I make it black obsidian. Okay? Because I just don't want anybody coming near me. Sometimes it's clear quartz because I'm working with people like you. That's what it is today. All right? So because I'm connecting with your energy, but I don't necessarily want to mingle with your trauma, I have a crystal. So it neutralizes your trauma so I don't pick it up. Does that make sense? Yeah? I couldn't even go to the grocery store a few years ago. If I went into the grocery store, the energy coming at me was so crazy intense, I would just start to shake and get sick and walk out. Because I was absorbing all of this damn trauma from everyone that was walking past me. Because they needed to dump it. They needed to get rid of it. And I was a sponge. You cannot be a sponge. You have to control it. Okay, so what this crystal does is it establishes a boundary for you. It says, I will help you with your energy. However, I am not going to absorb your trauma. Does that make sense? I know we have a language barrier, so I'm trying to be clear. I'm not trying to act like you're not intelligent. I just want to make sure we're not. Okay. So, you have to come into center and you have to establish your energetic boundary. Every single day, that is your responsibility. If you're feeling, this is a third thing, if you feel energy coming at you, you can't get your mind clear, you're knotted in your stomach, you're tight in your heart, okay, your gut is just terrible. If any of this is happening, repeat. Come into center. Check in on all of your chakras and reestablish your crystal. Okay? It's really important. That will help. You will come right back into being. If you lay down at night and you're having a hard time going to sleep because your mind is racing, deep breath into the heart space. Push it out through your feet. Deep breath into the heart space. Push it out through your crown. Okay? And then set the intention of calm. You have control of this body. I like to say it like this. I have a cell phone. It's a nice cell phone, okay? It has a lot of capability. I don't know how to use 95% of it, okay? I know how to record videos. I can play music. I can search the internet, all right? I can find my contacts. I can make calls. However, it is capable of much, much more than I know how to do. Your body is just like that. Your body is this incredible tool that you can use for healing. You just need to learn now. And so what's really cool about this is all of your learning is already in you. It's inside of you already. Okay? So, all you have to do is become calm, all right? And sit with it. When we taught the Reiki symbols, the last video, the last meditation video I did in the Reiki series has the meditation where we bring all of our chakras into balance. We call in the higher mind, right? And then we let go of, I'm not going to draw all the symbols, but then we let go of the past, the present, the future. We just come into the now. And then we come into our essence, and we are just here. We just sit and we observe. And when you're in that place, I made that whole series to do that video, okay? Because I wanted to show people how to come into that really calm central place, all right? So that is where you will access your knowledge, your inborn knowledge that you came with, your soul knowledge. All this other stuff, you don't necessarily have to learn it as much as you have to remember it. It's in you. It's all in you. You simply need to clear the doorways and open them. It's already there. You already know. Okay? You don't have to get it. It's not something that you need to find. It's here. You just simply need to sit with it and allow the doors to open. Okay? All right. Let's get started because I'm having all the things happening. What happens for me is like my jaw will start tingling really hard back here. And then if I keep trying to do what I'm doing right now, it'll just start happening. It'll just start happening. Okay? So my heart's all activated, my jaw's all activated. So we're just going to get started. All right? Okay. So we get a drink, talking a lot. When I make your video, I'm going to include all of this talking information at the beginning so that you have it to listen to again and you can take notes. Okay? Kera yashan meka koye kera shioto kai senten tere tia sha tayara ba kai sentere yesha koye se kan tia kai sho ko se tayara kai shan ya tai ko ya pa yasha misa kai ro po koye sho por ya se tai shi manya par ya kai so tai sha manya sa tai si koso. All right. So we're going to start. Take a deep breath in through the heart space. Drawing in white Reiki light. Allow that to fill up through the body. And we're going to release that through our base chakra, down through our feet, through our Earth Star chakra, into Mama Gaia. Another deep breath coming in through the heart space, drawing in white Reiki light. Allow that to fill up through the body. And then we're going to release that up through our crown, through our higher self to Creator Source. Another deep breath coming in through the heart space, allowing this to fill up through the body. And then we're going to release that to each other in kind of a gold figure 8. Okay? So we're just releasing that to each other. At this time, we're going to invite in all of our guides. And we're getting started. We're working with a very strong masculine energy right now. Kumpori ke haya dera di shama kaposu. Yeshete yisha. This is working in the heart space and in the throat space. Kumpushe raba yesete ke kere kishuku. Isontu yike rabas. Irampo yisherabo kontoye disha. Activating your gold star chakra. Kumbuku ke rate shama soto yisheraba yese tarekare shita. Irampo koyesha baka yesente tera. Urabata. Eram kaya ke rati shia san kubo shu 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 shu. Eshun nye rabakas. Era utuya rabaya de ra shikasta. Eram tu ko eshorum pusu. Esham tekya sita yashu. Deep breath in through your solar plexus space. Now this is right around your abdomen. Kumpukura dera kaya shuram bosu daira dika. Intaya manika yeshuma suboshu. And release that down to the planet. Isamaka yarapushu. Ikarike shikarantia kramanyara mieta. Irumobori ke tetera shisu. Esantera by Yeshusu, Ikaria Hanati Tera Composu, Ilamanieta Kaya Shumakoposu, Redir Kaya Shias, Isanturi, De Kaishita Yeteri, Sukoboy Shumieta Yashukosu, Isanturi Kiashum. We're breaking off some stories right now. These are some things that you had. Kumpokoya De Kaya Shuraba Sunturi Ashana Kapayasan. These are some beliefs that you have held about who you are, and they are not true. So they're just kind of being taken off right now. So what I'm seeing right now is like in your auric space, you have a whole lot of pictures that are pasted up on your aura. And so how this is looking is a lot of these are put there by other people. Some of them are put there by you, by your parents. So these aren't who you are. These are like old snapshots of events or situations or experiences that other people have determined that this is who you are, and it is not truth. So I'm seeing a very large sun that has come into the space, and it is beaming into the brow area, into the third eye. May the whole top of my head activate. The ears are being opened. Mukoya kera kaya shus koya shama diasetera kaya shun. Isumania paria kaya shun. Nisula paya shi. Nisukura kaya ha. Esantia kaya shu paria sam paria sita. Kura paya sha. The space is shifting. There's a lot of focus on the spine in the back from the waist down through the tailbone. I'm seeing a lot of pink energy coming in, which is taking the shape, which it doesn't normally, but it's taking the shape of a bird. It's a very large, high-flying bird. So this is going to be increasing your perspective by a rapid expansion of what you can see in the way you see it. This visionary center is being connected to your heart space. This is a reactivation of your high heart into the throat chakra. We have a very beautiful woman that entered this space. I actually see her in great detail. That's a little bit unusual. A lot of work being done in your communication centers right now. Okay, so while we're doing this here, she's seated and she's preparing something in front of her, like she's putting different ingredients into a bowl. Initiation. I'm feeling this from my throat chakra to my solar plexus. This whole area is activated right now. So, if you can imagine that we're sitting together in a circle. She was sitting here and now she has stepped in front of me and moved towards you, and she's taking this from the bowl and applying it to your chest area. It's like an herbal paste. It looks like she mixed together herbs and she's just placing it from your throat the whole way down past your navel. You breathe into your heart space now, just receiving that energy from this herbal treatment that you've been given. Just breathe in through the heart space, drawing that into the body. And just release that down to the planet. Eu sou Goishara by Sintai and Tiara Nietsa. Just taking some nice, slow, deep breaths now. Just let this anchor in. A very white light coming into this space. This is a purifying light. It is protection. You can think of it like a cocoon. This is a protective space for you to come into your new form. Meditate with this as the caterpillar comes to build its chrysalis, its cocoon. It goes through a process of complete breakdown before it transforms and emerges as something new. It keeps the skills that it had previously, where it can still walk on the ground and climb. But now it can also fly. I see you now with countless butterflies swirling around you. They're just, I almost can't see you through the number of butterflies that are there. Electric blue light coming into this space. And it's going to seal this process. The energy has become very calm. Just going to wait a moment and see if there's anything else coming forward. No, this is the end of this process for right now. Deep breath in through the heart space. Release that down to the planet. All right, we're going to bring the bowl in now. So this is going to be a calm space for you to be in for a while. You might not want to interact with a whole lot of people for the next couple days. You're going to want to protect your energy. Okay? Deep breath in through the heart space. Releasing that down to the planet. We come now with all gratitude and love, with great appreciation for those that were here with us today that assisted us with this work. We thank you for all of this work that was done today. We thank you for your guidance that will continue and your protection that will continue through the days that come. We thank you for this anchored peace. Thank you. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. So with the bowl, we can pull our own energy back to ourselves. It's important that you find a way to start and a way to stop when you're working with someone. Even if you're just talking to someone. If it's just in your mind, you can just picture anything. You could picture one of the Reiki symbols to indicate that you're starting. And then when you're stopping, you can just kind of picture the symbol again. Anything that indicates you're starting and you're stopping. Okay? So for this space in between, you're holding space for this person or for yourself or whatever in this space. But there's a beginning and there's an end. All right? You don't want that open, because if you're open, you're going to be like me and can't go to the grocery store. Okay? Because you'll absorb everything. All right, how is that resonating with you? How do you feel? Are you okay?
Family, thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate you spending your time here with me. If you resonated with this message, I encourage you to like and subscribe so that you can be notified when our videos come out. If you would like to communicate with me regarding your experience in this video, I encourage you to go to the description below and join us on Discord and or Patreon. Okay? I look forward to seeing you again soon. Much love. Namaste.